Welcome back to, say it with me, the Wacky Math Hour, where the only homework is to do your best to stay healthy and safe, and the only test is to respect and appreciate the people in your life, especially your teachers, your parents, and the adults who are working extra hard to take care of you. We'll get through this, and we'll do it together. We are so glad that you've chosen to be part of the Wacky Math Hour community. As always, my name is Alex Kajitani, and you can call me Mr. Alex. In addition to being a math teacher, I'm an education speaker, author, and the creator of multiplicationnation.com, because as you know, I am on a mission to help every kid master their times tables so you can be confident in math and in life. I'm also known around the world as the Rappin' Mathematician. So look at that. And I say, what in the world is that itty bitty dot? Yo, I just can't remember, and it's making me distraught. I saw it in the price of the item I just bought. It's the decimal point. Yeah, now you're getting hot. When you add and subtract them, there must be a rule. So listen to my rhyme and use it as a tool. Just line up the dot and give it all you got. I said line up the dot and give it all you got. Oh yeah, more on that later, but we've got so much for you today. We have an absolutely amazing show planned for you. As I said earlier, I'm your host with greater than or equal to the most, coming to you live from my very messy desk in San Diego, California. With us, as always, Illinois State Teacher of the Year, Miss Mathalicious is with us to make you absolutely crazy about math. And, of course, you know he's here back with us today, education's top rapper from Music Notes Online, Mr. QUE is here to boggle the mind with his superstar rap skills, and today is no exception. And as we see every week, you never know what's going to happen on Wacky Math Hour. So only blink if you have to, because you're not going to want to miss a thing. Today's show is dedicated quite simply to fun with numbers, because that's what we're doing. That's what we're having every single day. I want to give a huge shout out to some of our Wacky Math fans who are joining us from all over the place. We've got so many students who join us live on television from the state of Nebraska every single week. I recently found out that this is the last week that you're going to be doing the online, or that you're going to be doing the teacher television in Nebraska. So after this week, you won't be able to watch on TV, but we would love to have you still join us live on the internet every week. So please, if you're in Nebraska watching this on television, just have your parent or guardian or teacher head over to wackymathhour.com. They can get you signed up so you can join us live on the internet every single week. Of course, Shirley wrote in from California, said about her child enjoying Multiplication Nation. Can't wait for tomorrow's Wacky Math Hour. We couldn't wait to see you either. And are you ready for this? Amanda sent us from Germany. That's right, they are watching us in Germany. A picture of her child who was absolutely shocked at our last math magic trick. So welcome to our viewers from all over the world, from Nebraska to California to Germany, everywhere in between and everywhere outside. We are so, so glad that you're part of the Wacky Math Hour. That being said, you know what time it is. It's time to get to it. So allow me to introduce myself. I, of course, am the Math Magician, and I am here to daze and astound you with my math magical powers and a little trick that I like to call cross it out. Okay, get ready for this one. This is going to blow your mind. As you know, I always give directions on the left, and on the right, I always give a little example of if it were me. You can use my example as a guide, but pick totally different numbers. All right, are you ready? A little trick that I like to call cross it out. All you have to do is pick a number. Any number at all. Pick your number. Make sure it's a positive number, but pick a number, any number at all, a whole number. So don't pick anything with decimals or fractions. Just pick a whole number. Now, it is a number that you're going to need to be able to multiply by 9. So pick a number that you can multiply by 9. any number at all. Go ahead, I'll let you pick a number. If it were me, I would pick the number 14 just for no reason at all, but you pick any number you want, write it down on your paper, all right? Give you a moment while you write it down on your paper. Any number at all. I see some of you running off to grab a piece of paper. That's totally awesome. Okay, have you all picked a number? You could pick a big number, a small number, whatever you want, all right? Everybody give me a thumbs up with your actual hand if you picked your number. Okay, good. Now, here's what I want you to do. As promised, I want you to take your number and multiply it by 9. So any number at all that you picked, multiply it by 9. So if it were me, for me, my example is 14. I would do 14 times 9 to get a new answer. You pick any number you want, multiply it by 9. I see some people are ready. I see some people are rocking it. I see some people need some extra time. So we're going to give you a little bit more time. Please remember, my math magical powers only work on those who do their math correctly. All right, so for me, I did 14 times 9, which is 126. You got your own number, right? It could be 2 digits, it could be 10 digits. I don't know, I have no idea, right? You picked a number, you multiplied it by 9, you got a new answer. Okay, now, here is what I want you to do. I want you to take your number, okay? Take your new answer after you've multiplied it by 9, and you can pick one of the digits to cross out. So you're going to cross out just one of the numbers in your answer. Just one. It can be any one. So for example, look at my screen. I have the number 126. I could cross out the 1. I could cross out the 2. I could cross out the 6. I'm going to cross out the 2. In your number, you cross out any number that you want, just one, and whatever you do, do not show me what number you have crossed out. Do not show it to me. All right. I see Layla. You're ready to go, huh, Layla? Okay, good, good, good. Oh, I see somebody. Wow, somebody, Miss Mathalicious, somebody renamed themselves A Stump Mr. Alex.
I know, I saw that. I was like, what?
Yeah, all right, just gave us a wave. All right, that's a great name. Okay, so has everybody crossed out one of their numbers? Now, take your remaining numbers and you're gonna add the digits together. So again, look at mine. I crossed out by 2. I'm gonna take the 1 and add it to the 6 to get 7, okay? So you take your remaining digits, you retake your remaining digits and add them together to get a new answer. Okay, now, get your new answer, circle your new answer, and here's what I am going to do. I am going to take a seriously crazy risk here, Miss Mathalicious. Seriously crazy. I'm gonna have some people in our audience today, if you want, in the chat box, if you click raise hand in the chat box, I'm going to have you tell me your answer, and based on your answer, I'm gonna guess what number you crossed out. Is that even possible, Miss Mathalicious? Even possible? We're about to find out. So here is what we're gonna do. Are you ready? Okay, I'll tell you what. I say, I see the Pick family right here. Pick family. I'm gonna unmute the Pick family. Pick family, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. What state do you live in?
Iowa.
Iowa, okay, very nice. All right, what answer did you get?
8.
8. Then my math magical powers, I'm gonna predict, did you cross out a 1?
Yes.
What? How did he do that? The math magician strikes again. All right, let's go to the next person here. We're gonna go with Layla Hagedorn, the Hagedorn family. I'm gonna unmute you here. All right, is it Layla or Lala?
Layla.
Layla, all right, how are you today? What state are you joining us from?
Texas.
Texas, all right. What was your final answer? What was the final answer you got that when you added your digits together?
9.
9? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having trouble reading you there in Texas. Is there any chance that you crossed out a 0 or no number at all?
It was a 0.
What? How did he do that? The math magician strikes again. Say hi to everybody there in Texas for us. Nice work. All right, let's see who else we got here. I'm going to go with Krishna Liar. I'm going to unmute you here. Krishna, are you there?
It's Krishna Iyer.
Oh, Iyer. Sorry about that. My bad. All right, Krishna, what state are you joining us from today?
California.
Oh, yes. Very nice, very nice. Okay, what was your final answer?
4.
4. That's a new one. In that case, I'm going to go out on a crazy limb here. Did you cross out a 5?
Yes.
What? How in the world is he doing this? How is he reading my mind all the way through the computer screen, all across the world? Let's get a few more. I just cannot stop doing this. All right, I see Peter Silberman there. Peter Silberman, I'm going to unmute you. I think I'm going to unmute you. All right, Peter, are you there?
What?
Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, what state are you joining us from?
I get confused with my states, countries, and all that stuff.
I hear you. So
Mr.
do I.
Alex?
What number what was your final answer?
7.
7. Okay, Peter, I'm going to go out on a crazy limb here. Did you happen to cross out a 2?
Yep.
Oh, what? How is he doing this? This is absolutely crazy. The math magician strikes again. I'm having so much fun. I'm going to do one more. Let's go with Kyle and Abra. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you.
Mr. Alex?
Yes.
For some reason while you were doing someone, you were asking someone a question about the math magician thing. And then I got unmuted by you.
Yeah,
and
that's okay.
And then I don't know how that happened.
All right. Well, thank you for telling me. If you just, on the bottom of your screen, if you click the little microphone button, it'll remute you. Sound good, Jameson?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, Kyle and Abra, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. How many of there are you?
2. And then
Oh my gosh.
My name is really Abra.
Abra. Okay, sorry about that. You know, when my last name is Kajitani, I understand I'm always trying to get people's names right. Okay, Kyle, we'll start with you, and then we'll go to Abra. Kyle, what was your answer?
4.
4. All right, 4. It's coming to me. Did you cross out a 5?
Yeah.
What? How did he do that? Abra, what was your number?
I don't know multiple.
Okay, you're watching Kyle?
2nd grade and doesn't know multiplication as well, so she tried. You want to tell them what you
I
got?
love
0?
it. All right. Abra, can you confirm for everybody watching today, can you confirm that Kyle did actually cross out a 5?
Yeah.
Yes, the math magician strikes again. Okay, now, I know what you're thinking. How is the math magician doing this? Now, as always, I don't want you to think that this is magic. I want you to be able to think critically, especially when it comes to math and the math magician. So here's what I'm going to do. Hold on. Got to make sure nobody's watching. I'm going to show you how this works. All right. I'm going to show you how this works. Are you ready? Check this out. How did he do that? Okay. All you have to do when you remember when you added your numbers up? When you added your numbers up, hold on. I just got to mute somebody real quick. Let's see. For some reason. Okay, so all you have to do is figure out, okay, remember when that final step, when you added your numbers, you ask yourself, how many do I need to get to the next multiple of 9, right? So if you know how to count by 9s, you know your multiples of 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90, right? To 99, and it just keeps on going, right? If you know how to count to 9s, all you have to do is take the number that the person said, the final answer, and ask yourself, how many do I need to get to the next multiple of 9? So for example, if somebody said that their answer was 43, how many do you need to get from 43 to 45? You only need 2. That means they crossed out a 2. If somebody said that their answer was 75, The next multiple of 75 is between 72 and 81. To get from 75 to 81, how many would you add? You would add 6. And that means they crossed out a 6. If somebody were to say 92, to get from 92 to the next multiple of 9, that's 7. So that means they crossed out the answer 7. So for all of you who said that your final answer was 4, how many did you need to get from 4 to 9? You only needed 5. And that is the math magician. It's not really magic. It's just math. Of course, if you were in my regular class, we'd figure out exactly why we use the multiples of 9, but we're going to keep on moving because I know that you came to see Mr. QUE. So that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to welcome back from Music Notes Online, education's top rapper, here with his new video. All of you have at some point probably had to answer what we call a word problem in math, or you've come up with some answer in math. It's really, really important to always ask yourself after you get an answer, does my answer make sense? Now, after today's video, Mr. QUE is going to be here with us live, and he's going to be doing what he does best, which is rapping live on the spot. So while you're watching this video, grab on your paper, hopefully with a really dark marker, I want you to write down any words that you think of that can help people when they're solving word problems. Like maybe you write down the word, read the problem, or you write down draw a picture, or you write down, work backwards. Anything you can think of that can help people solve word problems, I want you to write it down with a really dark ink, or a marker, and Mr. QUE will be here live in just a moment to help us. In the meantime, get ready, because here's his hot new video, Does My Answer Make Sense?
Non-simulated.
When I do a problem, I gotta do more than just solve it. Does my answer make sense? Does my answer make sense? I said when I do a problem, I gotta do more than just solve it. Does my answer make sense? Does my answer make sense? I said when I do a problem, I gotta do more than just solve it. Does my answer make sense? Does my answer make sense? Check it, I am a mathematician. When I do my work, you know I'm on a mission. I do a problem, then I check my work. Does my answer make sense? Is it reasonable? That's the question that I ask every time I do math. I never do a problem and move to the next without asking myself, does it make sense? I can explain to a partner too. When you finish your work, that's what you're supposed to do. Yep, I cannot quit. When it comes to math, I'll never be content. Yes, I am it, and I always make sure my answers make sense. When you work with numbers that are compatible, that's how you know your answer is reasonable. Said when I do a problem, I gotta do more than just solve it. Does my answer make sense? Does my answer make sense? I said when I do a problem, I gotta do more than just solve it. Does my answer make sense? Does my answer make sense? When you step in the class, don't disrespect. You can solve any problem, that's a bet. Guess and check is what you need to do when you're solving a problem and you're unsure what to do. I solve a problem and I do more than just work it out. I ask myself questions after I answer questions. Yes, I do mental computations, but I also show my work, double check in on my work. Is it reasonable? That's the question that I ask every time I do math. Is it reasonable? Take advantage of estimation in certain math situations. Yep. Does it make sense? That's what I ask myself when I'm solving it. And after I show my work, I justify. Then I get in front of the class and testify. Said when I do a problem, I gotta do more than just solve it. Does my answer make sense? Does my answer make sense? I said when I do a problem, I gotta do more than just solve it. Does my answer make sense? Does my answer make sense?
Does my answer make sense? Does my answer make sense? Oh, sorry about that. Got so wrapped up in that. Jeez. All right, folks. We are so very lucky because with us, once again to daze and astound you with his absolutely amazing rap skills. Give it up for the one and only Mr. QUE. Are you there, Mr. QUE?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Can everybody hear me?
Oh yeah, perfectly. Great, Ty.
All right. All right. So let's get to it. We're not gonna waste time. And hopefully everybody wrote down on their sheet of paper. Can you hold up your paper so I can see what you wrote that helps you solve word problems or that someone can use to solve word problems? Okay, let me see. I got a couple pages up. If you have a dark marker, use the dark marker so we can get it going, and then I'll get to be okay. All right, boom, boom. I see it. I'm seeing some good stuff. Okay. Melia, yours is showing up backwards. Let me see if I can read that. Okay, I think I got that. Okay. All right, so here we go. We are going to go ahead and get our beat started. I'm scrolling through the pages. I see most have written down what they want to use, and let's get to it. All right, so this beat I chose this morning, it's a rough and rugged sound. All right, so hopefully I can actually work this out. Okay, here we go. Okay, thumbs up. Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear the music? Thumbs up if you hear the music. Okay, look. Okay, Kimberly Romero said use a strategy. I teach my kids the same thing so they not mad at me. All right, somebody said what's important. That's Cindy Williams. You know that I'm feeling it. Okay, Kata, you said estimate. You gotta do that real fast. Don't procrastinate. Okay, Jordan, you said to reread. That's good advice. I'm Mr. QUE. Hey, let me scroll to the next page. I see ads. I see pic family said make a picture. Okay, pic fam, make a pic. I think that's real slick. How did you think of this? Okay, who's next? Daniel, you said do this. Ooh, wait, what did I say? What did I say, Daniel? Put it a little closer for me. Put it closer, Daniel. Okay, do the reason and strategy first. Yeah, you gotta do that with practice. Just please rehearse. Okay, the next page I see takeaway. Who wrote that down? Amber Brower. Okay, hey. You gotta write the words down so that I can see them now. Get them right now. Hey, let me go back to the first page. I'm feeling like today is a good day. Okay, look well. Lyring said look well. Then April Robel said you gotta do it right away. The Gordons, that's fun, I'm hoarding all of this information in my mind all the time. Read carefully from Theodore and Simon. Yeah, how I do it, yeah, I'm just math rhyming. Madeline, you worked your road in pink. Put that a little closer so that I can see. It says work it out. I think it said work it out. We gon' work it out. Don Trail, oh well, you gotta put that closer. We gonna just do it. Put it up like a poster. Macy, okay, Macy, what'd you say? Let me put it. It says Sirma. Oh, from Maine. Okay, ABSCISSA. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'll make something up. ABSCISSA. That's what you do to solve word problems today. I see a yellow paper from Hudson. Put it a little closer so I can read it, Hudson. Hey. Word problems, you can use cues. Circle the problem, underline the question, box the key words, eliminate unnecessary info. That's how we do it. Keep the math real simple. There we go.
Oh, wow. Give it up for Mr. QUE. Come on, get into that chat. Give him a thumbs up. Give him an applause. That was absolutely amazing. Wow. How do you do it? How do you do it?
I wish we could have the boxes a little bigger so I could just read them the first time. But like you gave me some advice, Mr. Alex, and I need to figure this out, how I can teach people how to do this. So that's gonna be my homework over the next few weeks, I guess, to figure out like how we can break this down into a process and try to get everyone to do it. And also before I tune out, I felt like a fanboy, Mr. Alex, when you were singing Itty Bitty Dot. You know that was the first song I ever played of yours with my students. And we used to sing it like every day, so I had a flashback.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Every time I hear you rap, Mr. QUE, you just make me feel older and older. And you know what? I couldn't be happier. Oh, thank you so much. You're going to be at the end of the show. You're going to be back at the end of the show to take us home, right, with your new song?
Yes, yes.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Excellent. Let me share my screen one more time. And we've got, all right. Thank you for the vocab lab freestyle. All right. Are you ready for today's wacky math mystery? Ms. Mathalicious, all good with my screen?
All good.
Okay, are you ready? Just one today because I'm going to get to the wacky math challenge. Here is today's wacky math mystery. Very simple, yet very complicated. Remember, there's only one rule to solve a wacky math mystery. Don't think like a normal person. Here it is. How do you go from 98 to 72 without adding or subtracting any numbers? How do you go from 98 to 72 without adding or subtracting any numbers? Well, I could keep you in suspense all day, and maybe I will. But I know you've got things to do and you've got other stuff to do. So how do you go from 98 to 72 without adding or subtracting any numbers? Quite simply, you just put a little X in between the 9 and the 8. As we all know, 9 times 8 equals 72. And that is how you go from 98 to 72 without adding or subtracting any numbers. All right, let's move on to this week's wacky math challenge. All right, we're going to try something a little bit different today because today's wacky math challenge, you are going to try to beat me at my own game. Now, I don't want to brag, but I happen to be the world champion at this game. It's a very simple game. It's called 23 Can't Beat Me. And this is a game that you can play at home, you can play with your friends, you can play with your parents, but right now you're gonna play against me. Here's how it works. Very simple game. You and I, if I choose you, if I unmute you, we're gonna play against each other. We're gonna start at 0, okay? We start at 0. Now the goal is to be the first person to get to 23, okay? Now we'll start at 0, one of us will go first, doesn't matter which one. Whoever's turn it is, you can add either a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5. No other numbers. You can add a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5. After you add that number, you're going to say what number you want to add, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5, and then you're going to say the new total. So if we start at 0, if I went first and I would say add 3, total 3. Then if you wanted to add 2, you'd say add 2, total 5, because 3 plus 2 is 5. Let's say we're at 5 and it was my turn. I'd say add 5, total 10. Let's say you wanted to add 1 to that. You'd say add 1, total 10 plus 1 is 11. And we'd go back and forth until one of us gets to 23. If we go over, we don't win at all, okay? So we cannot go over 23. If you happen to be the person who lands right on 23, you say 23 can't beat me, and you win the game. Sound good? All right. If you are interested in playing, I'll pull up my list here. If you're interested in playing, just have your hand raised. Have your hand raised. And when I say raised, I mean raised in the little picture of the hand in the when you click on participants, you can raise your hand. You can click on raise your hand. If you do not want to play, make sure you unclick raise your hand. That way I will not call on you. Sound good? All right, I'll tell you what. Let me look through my list here, see what we've got. I see Aiden here, Aiden Carbajal. I'm gonna unmute you, Aiden Carbajal. I think I'm gonna unmute you. Sometimes it's hard to unmute people. There we go. Aiden, are you with us? Uh-oh, I can barely hear you, Aiden. Are you with us still? Oh no, Aiden. Aiden, you know what? It's so hard to hear you. Try saying one more time. Say hello. We're getting a lot of feedback, Aiden. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to mute you again. But if we have time, I'll come back. I'm not sure what's going on. Like I said, you never know what's going to happen in Wacky Math Hour. Pretty much anything could happen.
Just like the classroom.
That's right. All right, let's see here. Let's go with Daniel Carrillo. I'm going to unmute Daniel Carrillo. Daniel, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, are you ready to try to beat Mr. Alex at 23 Can't Beat Me?
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Second? Okay, I'll go first, and I will add 5 for a total of 5. Your turn.
3 for the total of 3.
Oh, you're going to add 3 to the 5 that I put up, so that's a total of 8.
Oh, okay.
So I will add 3 for a total of 11. 3 plus 8 is 11. So now we're at 11. You want to add a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5?
A 4.
Okay, so you would say add 4 total, and then whatever 11 plus 4 is.
15.
Okay. I will add 2 for a total of 17.
Two for a total of 19.
I will add 4 for a total of 23. Can't beat me. All right, thanks for playing, Daniel. Don't worry. Like I said, I happen to be world champion at this game. So not to worry, not to worry. All right, who else would like to try to take on? Who else would like to try to take on Mr. Alex here? Let's go with, I see Oh, I got a whole bunch of. All right, I see Valentina Potts here. I'm going to unmute Valentina. Valentina, are you there?
Yeah,
All right, Valentina. What state are you joining us from today?
New Jersey.
Oh, I love New Jersey. Very nice. You ready to try to beat me at my own game?
Yes.
Okay. You want to go first or second?
First.
Okay, after you.
4.
For a total of 4?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just add 1 for a total of 5.
Okay. 2 for a total of 7.
5 plus 2 is, 7. All right, I'll add 4 for a total of 11.
3. Oh, for a total of 14.
Okay, I'll add 3 also for a total of 17.
1 for a total of 18.
All right, 18. I'll tell you what, I'm going to add 5 for a total of 23, but you can't beat me. Give us a wave from New Jersey, Valentina. All right, say hello to all my friends out there. All right, let's go one more. Like I said, don't feel bad. I happen to be world champion at my own game. So let's go with one more. I'll go toward the top of the list here. And let's see. I see Riley Sweeney here. I'm going to unmute Riley. I think I'm going to unmute Riley. All right, Riley, are you there?
Yeah.
Riley, what state are you joining us from today?
Montana.
Ooh, Montana, one of the most beautiful states I've ever seen. You ready to play 23 Can't Beat Me?
Yes.
Okay, you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, I'll go first, and I'll start us off with add 5 for a total of 5.
Add 3 for a total of 8.
Okay, I'll add 3 also for a total of 11.
Add 5 for a total of 17.
11 plus 5 is only 16.
Oh, 16. Sorry.
16. Okay, I'll tell you what, though. I'll add 1 to get to 17. So total 17.
Add 1 for a total of 18. 18.
All right, 18. I'll tell you what, I'll add 5 for a total of 23, and you can't beat me. Thanks so much, Riley. Enjoy Montana. I love that state. All right. Now, a lot of you are probably going, come on, Mr. Alex. How come nobody can beat you? Well, remember, I've always got a little trick up my sleeve when it comes to math. So I'm going to show you how you can win every single time. Check this out. Remember, we're trying to start at 0, right? And we've got to finish at 23. So what you probably noticed was, if you could be the first person to get to 17, there's nothing the person can add. They can add a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4, or a 5. They will not get to 23. But no matter what they add, once they add even a 1 to 17, you can now get to 23. So if you can be the first person to get to 17, then you know you're going to win the game. Now, if you could be the first person to 17, then all you have to do to be the first person to get to 17 is be the first person to get to 11. Once you can get to 11, there's nothing the person can add so that they can get to 17, but anything that they add will allow you to get to 17. Of course, if you want to be the first person to get to 11, all you have to do is be the first person to get to 5. If you're the first person to get to 5, you know you're going to win the game. So when you had me start, when I started and I said add 5, total 5, I already knew that I won the game, because I knew if I could get to 5, then I could be the first person to 11, and then I could be the first person to 17, and then I could be the first person to get to 23, because you can't beat me. Now, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'll tell you what I used to do with my little brother. I used to say, hey, want to play 23 Can't Beat Me, and whoever loses has to do the dishes tonight? Let's just say my brother ended up doing a whole lot more dishes than I did until he figured out how the game was played. So I'll leave it up to you in having the power to play 23 Can't Beat Me. All right, super fun, super fun. Okay, I am so excited. I missed her so much last week. Folks, please welcome back to the show, the one and only Miss Mathalicious. Give it up for Miss Mathalicious. How you doing today?
Thank you. I missed all of you. I'm so happy to be back to the Wacky Math Hour, where we take steps up that math tower. Woohoo! So again, apply the operations to get the date. Another reason math will always be great. Today I started with 36 divided by 3 equals 12, today's date. So here we go. We are going to start with multiplication. This 12 is not prime. It's going to take a little more time to figure out those factors. So here we go. Let's see, what can you multiply to get 12? Well, I'm going to start giving you a few hints. So we have 12 times 1. We're not done. We have, let's see, 6 times 2. But don't wait, hang on. Not just yet. There is another set. So what set am I thinking of? One number is even and one number is odd. So remember, your even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And your odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So here we go. Anybody want to hold up what they think the last set of factors are that I'm thinking of? Ready? Who got 4 times 3? Makes me so happy. Woohoo! Okay. So we've done division, we've done multiplication, and now it's time for addition. This clue, because there's an infinite amount of numbers, this clue, we're using whole numbers, they're the same number. What 2 numbers that are the same can you add and get 12? Think about it. Have something written down. See if you got what I got. Here we go. Just trying to put 6 plus 6, same number. You can't do that all the time, but here we go. Last one is subtraction. Now, I'm going to give you another clue, okay? They are both odd this time, okay? And one of the numbers is 3, so what could the other be? What's the other number I would have to use for a subtraction problem that would make sense, right, Mr. QUE? that has a 3. Here we go. Everybody have a number down? Da-da-da-da. And it is 15. 15 minus 3 is 12. And you know what that means, Mr. Alex, when we're done applying the operations for the day? Game time. Here we go.
Yeah.
I am so excited times excited about today's game.
Now, before we start the game, I have a little poll that I want to give all of our viewers at home today. Are you ready? I'm going to launch the poll to get them thinking about this game.
Okay.
There it is. Can you see it?
Yes.
Miss Mathalicious and I want to know, is your birthday, just the day, not the month or the year, your birthday, the day of the month that you were born, is it odd or is it even? I see people putting in right now. I'm curious to see how this works out. Is it odd or is it even? I forgot to tell you about the poll earlier, Miss Mathalicious. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, it's just about neck and neck. It's 49% to 51% as I'm looking at the results coming in right now. We'll close the poll in the next 10 seconds. Is your birthday, the day that you were born, an odd number or an even number? If it ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, it's even. If it ends in a 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, it's odd. We're going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's share the results here. Wow, it's almost split right down the middle. Look at that. 66 of you have an odd birthday. 59 of you have an even birthday. Wow, wow, wow.
That is a math-azing.
That's right. If you still got the poll on your screen, you can click it off. Back to you, Miss Mathalicious.
Thank you. All right, everyone. What you're going to do for Team Alex, if you were on an even birthday, and Team Mathalicious, if you have an odd birthday. So for today's game, we're trying some new things here today, right, Mr. Alex? So I'm going to try a couple new things. If it doesn't work,
people don't come for the same old thing, that's for sure.
You got that right. So what we're going to do, I am going to let Mr. Alex team go first. And he is going to, if you would raise your hand in the chat, if you want to, if you're an even birthday, we're going to roll 2 + 1 dice. And I am going to try to roll them on my phone and hold it up here. And if it works, let me know, Mr. Alex. If not, I will roll the dice like we have been for the other few weeks. So with those 3 numbers, okay, both teams, even team Mr. Alex has to try to make the largest even number. Ms. Mathalicious, Team Mathalicious has to try to make the largest odd number.
Okay.
And then whoever has the largest number gets a point. But then I have a twist. I have an even odd spinner that I will spin for that team. If your team gets the largest even number and they land on even, they get an extra 1 + 1, extra 2 points. If my team gets the largest odd number and they land on odd, they get an extra 1 + 1 point. So I thought maybe we'll have each team go 3 times, and whoever has the most chips under their name is the winner.
I have 3 words for you, Miss Mathalicious. Let's do this.
Woohoo! Okay, here we go. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to hold it up here. Okay, and I just want to see. Can you see them?
Yep, here they come. Here they come. We got a 1, and a 3. A 1, and a 3. Oh boy, I already know what's coming. If you're on Mr. Alex's team, if you're an even number, what is the biggest even number that you can make with these 3 numbers? If you have your hand raised in the chat feature, I am going to call on you right now. I'm going to go with Malia. Malia, what is the biggest even number we can make with a 1, and a 3? Can we make a number with a 1, and a 3 that's even?
No.
There isn't. Oh.
So Team Mathalicious, pick someone for my team, please, who can give me the largest number.
What is the largest odd number that you can make? I'm gonna go with James here. I'm gonna go with James. James, are you there?
Yeah.
What is the largest odd number that you can make for Team Mathalicious?
3 and 11.
You got it. Nice work. Thank you so much. I think you just, go ahead. You tell them what happened, Miss Mathalicious. I already.
Okay, so since all odd numbers were rolled, who would have thought, right? You never know. So we get a point. Thank you. I think that was James, I believe. So what we're going to do now is I have a spinner on my phone, and we're going to see if, since we are team odd, when I spin the spinner, if I get odd, then here we go. Can you see it, Mr. Alex?
Looks good. Looks good. Go ahead, spin it.
What's it going to land on?
It landed on even.
Oh, so we didn't get extra points. Here we go again.
Okay, let's spin those. All right. Team even, team Mr. Alex, we're going to get this one back. Here we go. Let's get this one back. Roll those dice, Miss Mathalicious.
Here we go.
Here it comes. Here it comes. I see a 6. I see a 4. And what's that last one?
A 2.
Oh, I already know where this one's going to go. A 6, a 4, and a 2. Okay, team even birthdays. A 6, a 4, and a 2. What is the largest number that we can make with a 4, a 6, and a 2? I'm going to call on somebody right now. I'm going to call on Macy, whose BFF is Tegan. All right, Macy.
Yes.
All right, Macy. What is the biggest number we can make with a 4, a 2, and a 6?
624.
Well, now, if we take a question for you, let me just, I don't think anybody's listening to us right now, so it's okay if I whisper something. If we take the 24 and if we were to switch the 2 and the 4, would that make a bigger number than 24 if we were to switch it to the 4 and the 2?
Yes.
What number would that be?
246.
What would the 6?
246.
No, 6. We take the 6. We'd use that in the 600, but then we'll take the 4 and the 2. So what would 642 make?
642.
Miss Mathalicious, we're going to go with 642. We came up with that on our own. What do you think?
Well, I love it, but Mr. Alex, do I even need to ask Team Mathalicious?
It's not looking good for you this round, is it? I think we're going to have to skip you because there's not even a single number on there. So we're just going to
one even number. All right, here we
All
go.
right.
So now we're going to do the spinner for you. Let's see. You are hoping for even.
I've got a wonderful feeling everything's going my way. It's odd. Oh. All right. I think
Ready
here's
for
what we're going to
another
have to do. I think we're going to have to do next point wins.
Okay, I'm ready for it. Here we
Actually,
go.
we might have time for one more round. We'll see.
Okay, here we go with the dice. Let's see what's rolled. Ooh.
We
See 'em?
got a 4. Oh, here we go. A 4, a 4, and a 1. A 4, a 4, and a 1. Okay. Team even. What is the biggest even number we can make with a 4, a 4, and a 1? Biggest even number we can make with a 4, a 4, and a 1. If you think you know the answer, keep your hand raised in the chat.
Team Mathalicious, think of the greatest odd number we can make, while Team Alex is thinking of the greatest even number. 4, 1, and a 4. We need the greatest even for Team Alex and the greatest odd for Team Mathalicious.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to pick someone here, and I'm going to go with Astro Jack. Astro Jack. I'm going to unmute you. Twin Baxter, are you there? Let me try to. Twin Baxter. Okay, excellent. How you doing today?
Good.
Good, good. Are you even or are you odd?
Even.
Okay, what is the biggest even number we can make with a 4, a 1, and a 4?
414.
I think we're going to go with that, Miss Mathalicious. What do you think?
All right, it looks good. Now Team Mathalicious, I need the
All right.
odd number, the greatest
Okay.
odd number we can make.
Only have your hand raised if you're on Team Mathalicious right now, and we're going to go with Aileen Gutierrez Gomez. I'm going to All right, is it Aileen or Eileen?
Yes.
All right, what's the biggest number you can make with a 4, a 1, and a 4 that is odd?
441.
4, 4, 1. What do you think? You want it?
Yes, I do.
All right, you got it. You got it.
And which number's larger?
I think that's going to have to be Team Miss Mathalicious. All
Mathalicious.
right.
So we
Take it
get a
away.
point, and we're gonna try, hopefully the spinner lands on odd. Here we go. Where'd it land?
It landed on odd. You got it. You got it. Congratulations. It looks like your team is taking home the prize today.
Good job, Team Alex. This
All right.
is Fun Times Fun.
If you're on Team Alex, let's give Team Mathalicious a big clap with both hands. And if you're on Team Miss Mathalicious, let's give Team Alex a clap with a snap clap. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Miss Mathalicious one more time. She is truly
Thank you, plus thank you. Have fun playing this week, guys, because you are really even or you're really odd. Which way are the dice gonna nod?
You are truly making us crazy about math. Thank you so much. She'll be back, of course, next week, and we'll get her next time. Okay, here to close out the show, the one and only, the Mr. QUE Education's top rapper with his new song about success. Mr. QUE, are you there with us today?
Yes, sir.
Take us out of here before I unmute everybody to say goodbye. Take us out of here and tell us about success.
All right, once again, this was another amazing show. I hope everyone enjoyed, and what you all can do, this is a song that Mr. D and I always perform together, and it's kind of weird doing it without him, but we're gonna make it happen. He's actually at home. I don't know if did we share the news for Mr. D?
We did, but that was a few weeks ago. Go ahead, tell everybody.
Yeah, so Mr. D is a dad. He's a brand new daddy. He has a new baby boy at home, and so they're just kind of staying home, staying away from everybody. They don't want to bring any germs around. So we'll probably won't see him for a while, but as soon as he's back, I'll make sure I'll tell him you all said hello, okay? And this is success. When I spell success in the song, even though I can't hear you, can you just spell it after me, okay? And I spell it with a little rhythm, and it goes SUCCESS, and then you spell it behind me, all right? It's a fun song. I love it, and it just explains to everybody that with hard work and dedication, you can be successful. Everything is not going to be easy the first time. It will take some work, and if you put in that time, that effort, and the energy to learn the things that are hard for you now, as you grow older, it will become way easier, okay? So this is success, and here we go. S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Hey, S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Okay, let me hear you say something. Say I will. Say I will. Hey, S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Look, I will see success. Yep, I work hard, so I just flex on the test on a Monday or on a Friday. It really doesn't matter. Success is my way to a better life. That's right. Follow these steps, you'll be all right. Work hard, never doubt. Dream big, plan it out. I will be S-U-C-C-E-S-S-F-U-L. If I fail, I'll learn from that and I'll excel. Success is not a fantasy, it's my reality. S-U-C-C-E-S-S. I work hard, so I don't stress. My work is organized, my behavior is the best. I will succeed and live out my dreams. Dedication, preparation, education leads to S-U-C-C-E-S-S. 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 Okay, repeat after me. Say this. Say I will. Say I will. S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Hey, all right, y'all. Thank you so much, and keep working hard during these crazy times, y'all. Great job today.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up for Mr. QUE. Excellent, excellent as always. It has been an honor and a pleasure to spend yet another Wacky Math Hour with you. Keep on doing everything that you've been doing. Thank you so much for being part of the Wacky Math community. And as always, on the count of 3, I'll unmute everybody and let's say goodbye. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Question for Mr. QUE.
Bye. Mr. QUE.